Alright, this is going to be a behind the scenes video for you guys. I know not many of you are going to see this, so I'm not too guarded on it. So, at any rate, these are just me going through the sample pages I've been making, marinating on for a long time. As I've been going through, I just kind of overlook it all and think to myself, is this really what I want? Is this really what I want to make final as far as sample stuff goes? Any rate, this would be the cover page. I had Cecil's blessing to go ahead and do my own sample pages based off his own character, Dick Ryder. This would be the cover page, and so we have Dick Ryder in the background there, looming over the future that a lowly, demoralized Cecil is walking towards, flask in hand there, to a bar with certain, I guess you'd say mystical, hellish futures in store for him. I'm not finalized on the text here, just kind of a placeholder. It's probably about where I'd place it, but I don't know if I want to do something more stylized or do something more robust or get rid of the periods. I don't know. It's stuff that you kind of play with all the time. Cover shot would lead into this as the opening page, which is just kind of recapping the dog walker incident. If you watch the video, these are almost screen captures from it, but I just kind of use them as reference. I didn't actually trace over anything, but essentially, really quick recap. As kind of the setup to what would be kind of his downfall, lead into darkness, where he loses life of luxury. This is one of the buildings, the clubs that is in his videos. I have no idea what it really looks like. I just saw it in a panning motion, and I kind of built from there what I can make out off of the structure, laid out and everything. And just him falling into the maw, the abyss of bleakness, a bleak future, an uncertain future. And then that would lead into the page over here, where he is, then, no home, no family, no friends, walking the streets. New York leads him into a bar, and uncertain whether to do two panels, one panel, split these into verticals and lead it into the one panel at the end here. I was figuring camera pulls closer in past him, kind of to where he's going, this bar, and sort of highlighting the outside of it was originally what I thought. And then after that, he would walk in, thinking off to the side, like here, be word balloon hello, Cecil hello, coming into the bar. And I'm doing right now like an ink wash kind of shadow effect for the whole thing, at least this page here, splash page. And I was hung up on details like the floorboards. Should these all be the same width? And now that it's been some time away from it, I'm less concerned with that. I was also following the details of what goes behind the bar, things like that. Sort of falling into your boy Zach territory. I want it to be something I'm happy with. I might be looking at this a lot. Other people might be looking at this a lot. Is it truly the ends I want it to be at? And then from there, it would go to him sitting at the bar and talking to the bartender, realizing he doesn't have money, and all the while this interaction is going on. Guy's back here at the table. This is mirror reflection. Gets up and walks over closer to the point that he has his hand on his shoulder, and that would lead into kind of them having interaction. That's not finalized. That's kind of one of those things I've been flipping over a lot, and this is kind of one of the rough pages I have. What would be kind of over the shoulder shot. So this would be Cecil here, over the shoulder to the guy here who's making him the deal, with a shot, with a drink. I'll pay for your drink. And here I have it. I'd sell my soul to forget today. And the guy would basically say oh, we can make that happen. And while that's all kind of up in the air, what that interaction would be, what I would want it to be, essentially he would take the shot. This is very, very rough. nothing final here. It takes a shot here, and he's just kind of like, it burns. Holy shit, it burns. And then he turns into Dick Rider, and it's a transformation process. And then he's just bound to this guy. It's kind of like a contract deal, verbalized contract deal. And, he just submits him to his power. He has to take a knee. And this may or may not be modeled after a certain somebody. But that's kind of just one of the things I was sketching out as I was doing the whole thing. My attention wanders, and my focus waxes and wanes as I work on any of these pages. I mean, you could be stuck on it for hours, and so far most of this is just line work. I plan on coloring and lettering the stuff in the end, and Procreate isn't really great for lettering stuff. Fine-tuning it, getting exact measurements and stuff. And this is some of the other stuff I've been working on as well. This was the remaster of my first Twitter post of essentially the 89 Batman film ending shot, which is a Cecil giving a toast. The CG spotlight in the sky. I'm thinking Comics Gate, but could be cash grab. Dual purpose, if you wanted to do that. This is the night picture I did a long time ago. And I'm thinking about, just having heavier sky load up at the top, doing more background detail than I had in the original, and also fixing some of the stuff inside of the actual line drawing, but fine-tuning that between, like, I think 2 or 3 layers of line drawing there. Then we have sketches over here of just random stuff. Let's see. I won't get into that. Screw that. 300th follower celebration pic. I just watched Kill Bill Volume 1, so I was kind of influenced by that, making this. Cecil's always in biker gear. She's in biker gear. Just gave him a sword to go with it. And it's much easier doing atmospheric backgrounds than like interior buildings or anything like that. This is Sheila Alien. Just wondering, I don't know, I thought to myself, what would a Sheila Alien actually look like? And I have her kind of with what would be a semi-transparent head here, so you can see her brain, because you would appreciate her for her brain for sure. And then this is today's production, for the most part, which is Cecil as Darth Vader fighting Ethan Skyver, Luke Skywalker with Fabio Hare, atop a miniaturized Death Star. And I thought about putting like Watch Your Step or something around that. But the more stuff you have to load into it, the more difficult it gets to actually finish. And I hit a point where I was like, you know what, I think this is done. I think we're good. And that was today's stuff. So at any rate, that's been, this is probably most of March right here. This is stuff. Yeah, because the drawn in back hold would have been start of March. And I put that out a couple days in advance of that. So, yeah, that's all the work from March so far. And it's been a little shaky. I still have a job, guys, that I go to. Got sick for the second time at the beginning of the month, I think. And, now we're in this quarantine, which kind of depressed me in a way. But overall, I just thought, any of you who are subscribing to me on YouTube or bother to click links, you deserve to get a little behind the scenes video. Take care. Hope you keep following me, hitting the likes, and the subscriber buttons and all that. And there'll be more. I'm still in the works, but I hope to have all those pages done up. Probably around 8 or 9 pages, I'm thinking, in total for the samples. And trying to compile it probably into a PDF to just share around for all the folks. That's that. Catch you later, guys. Bye.